Good afternoon, Fort Recovery Middle School. Again, it's Scan, your principal, here for our announcements today on Wednesday, August the 30th. First and foremost, if you guys love to read and you love hanging out with your friends discussing books, have you ever considered joining the book club? If these are questions that you answered yes to, then you should look into attending a brief informational meeting about this year's book club. That meeting is taking place this Thursday, August 31st at lunchtime. All students interested in attending need to get their lunches first, and that's including the sixth graders, lunches first, and head down to Mrs. R. Hillsman's classroom. Come eat lunch and hear about the great things that are going to be happening in book club this year. Are you a leader? Do you enjoy helping others? Do you want to have a more active role inside the middle school here at our events? If so, then consider joining Middle School Student Council. Applications for Student Council are available with Mrs. Vollenkamp or Mrs. Judy. Pick up your application from either of those two teachers, and they need to be filled out and returned by this Friday, September 1st. There is a mandatory meeting for all interested members on Tuesday, September 5th at lunch in Mrs. Judy's room. Final membership details will be discussed at the meeting, and all students interested need to grab their lunches first and go straight to Mrs. Judy's room on Tuesday, September 5th. High school cheerleaders are gearing up for a pink out game versus St. Henry, October 20th. It's time to order that gear. So there's a link on the document for announcements on our school website, and you have until the 5th of September to order that. And if you want to bring that into the middle school office, that works out great, or it could be online. 8th grade volleyball team lost to Parkway last night, 20-25 and 13-25. Paisley Hart and Livy Timmerman each had 8 digs, and Brooke Ben added 7 digs. Haley Easton added 5 assists. The 7th grade volleyball team lost to Parkway in 2 sets, 17-25 and 21-25. Kayla Garkey had 6 aces, 2 digs, and 1 kill. The girls will play South Adam this Thursday at home. So come out and support those Lady Indians. That game time starts at 5. The junior high football team will play Coldwater at home tomorrow also. The 7th grade football team will start at 5 o'clock. Come out and support those football players and also our sideline cheerleaders. Any girls interested in playing Fort Laramie's Fall Basketball League, please stop in the office to pick up your form. Students, just a reminder, if you pack your lunch, you are not allowed to go through the cafeteria line to get extras. And students that want extras, you need to wait until the entire grade level goes through before you go back up through the lunch line. Thursday's menu, which is tomorrow, popcorn chicken, corn, mixed fruit, whole grain cookie, and milk. And Friday, we're having walking tacos, lettuce, cheese, salsa cup, refried beans, fruit slushy, and milk. And here's a couple things for us. Tomorrow, we are having our first fire drill. It is tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. I will come on the announcements at 11:10 to go over the same instructions I'm giving you now. So here are the rules and expectations for these fire drills, folks. Reminder, you need to stay calm and be quiet so that you can hear your teacher's instructions. We do not need to be shouting, running, screaming, kicking, touching, pushing, bumping, whatever you can do. We need to exit the building as quickly as possible in order to stay safe. We practice these things in the event that we ever have to do them, then we know how they're supposed to be done. So we need to do it the right way. We need to line up outside to our area in which our teacher tells us to be, and we need to remain quiet. So again, we can all hear instructions, and if instructions need to be given. At that time, teachers will be taking attendance. When it is all clear and we can come back into the building, you need to walk quickly and quietly back into your class. If during this fire drill, the alarms would go off, and you are not inside your classroom, you need to exit the building as quickly as possible and find a trusted adult. So to give you some ideas, in the south exit, I will be out there. On the north exit will be Mrs. Brandt. On the east exit will be Mrs. Hardings. And on the west exit, we will have Mrs. Overman. Again, it's really important that we are practicing this in the event that we would have to do it. I hope we don't, but you never really know. We never know what the future holds for us. So remember, have a great day today. Energy givers, not energy takers. And the last thing we need to do is stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. So please go ahead and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and start by saying, I pledge allegiance to